Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, my malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac signs, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well on tonight, guys. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, okay? There definitely could be some type of strife, some type of arguing, some chaos, okay? Maybe even some type of conflict, okay? I do feel like this could be due to jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition, guys, okay? There could be some type of legal situation, a legal matter that is going on with the justice. I'm seeing justice here. I'm also seeing the Ten of Cups within a family. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm also seeing the Death card here as well as the Tower. It's a lot going on here. Okay. Let me see. There definitely seems to be some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition, okay? Somebody could even want some type of retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on someone, okay? A lot of strife, a lot of conflict, okay? Arguing, chaos, misunderstandings, misconceptions, like tempers being lost opportunities or something. This has to do with some type of legal situation, a legal matter, maybe a court case or something like that, or what have you, with justice being here, okay?
You've got mail.
And there seems to be a significance to a family dynamic here as well, guys, okay? A family could be dealing with some type of legal situation or legal matter or a court case or something. There definitely seems to be like a chaos, conflict. There could have been a death in the family here. This death has definitely caused some type of tower here, okay? Some type of chaos or tragedy. Obviously somebody's death would be a tragedy, but there could be some type of like problematic situation, some type of chaos, disruptions, destruction, sudden upheaval, like a shakeup of things, okay? A reckoning or a shocking event, like something could have happened like all of a sudden out the blue as it relates to a death in a family here, okay? And there could be some type of legal situations or legal matters that's going on. The Five of Swords is clarifying the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is all about strife. The Five of Swords is about conflict and defeat. Okay, so it's definitely a lot of fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings that is going on, guys, okay? There could even be, like, plot twist, hostility, abuse within a situation or something here, okay? I'm seeing the Hangman here, okay? So I feel like either a family, like there seems to be, there's individuals who are like in limbo, stuck, stagnant, hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen as it relates to some type of legal situation or legal matter here, okay? And this is the reason for all the strife. This is the reason for the conflict, okay? This is all over this court case that is going on, okay? I feel like these people may be hanging around, maybe waiting on some type of judgment, waiting on a decision or something. Okay. Spirit, why is the Ten of Cups here? Why is this Ten of Cups here? I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. So it's like a whole family is, something has to do with a family or a family dynamic. But with this Queen of Swords being here, this is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay, who is of significance to the situation. But there seems to be a lot of people who are involved, okay? Yeah, Five of Cups here. There's some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, or regret. Like there's three fives here. You have the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, strife, conflict, defeat, hostility, sadness, disappointments, okay? This sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret has to do with this death here, okay? Spirit, what is this Tower? Clarify the Tower for us, please. I'm seeing the Chariot here, okay? I don't know. know, if there could have been some type of a car, did something happened, was there some type of a car wreck or something? Something could have happened suddenly or tragically or something like that, or what have you. I'm seeing the devil here. At the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so there's definitely some type of toxicity. I definitely feel like there could definitely be some underlying greed within this situation. There's the Ace of Cups. So there's some extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions due to this Tower situation that is going on, okay? This has to do with a death in the family here, okay? This is what this fighting, fussing, cussing, argument, strife, conflict, defeat is all about. A large amount of wealth here. The Ten of Pentacles. That's what it's all about. We should have known. We should have known that at the end of that, a whole person then died. But the strife and the conflict is all over money. It's all about money. Okay? Spirit, what is this Justice and the Hangman? Why is Justice and the Hangman here? There could be some type of completion though, like something has gone full circle. There's some type of completion or ending as it relates to a partnership or relationship or something like that. There's another 10 here. This whole situation, okay, is surrounded by 5s and 10s, okay? Your 5s, these 5s coupled up together makes 10s. Your 10s is all about endings, completions, and different things here, okay? With the 10 of Wands clarifying the Justice card in the Hangman here, there seems to be some type of burden, hardships, or problematic situations, some type of stress. Somebody could be feeling overwhelmed, imbalanced. There seems to be some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situation as it relates to this legal situation here, okay? It's like somebody's stuck, stagnant, in limbo, hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen. But there seems to be some type of burdens or hardships as it relates to this situation. Spirit, clarify this 10 of Cups and this Queen of Swords. I'm seeing the Emperor here. This may have something to do, this death could have something to do with a masculine individual, a father or a father figure. Spirit, clarify the 10 of Cups. With the yeah, that came this coming up again. This death has to do with a masculine individual. This could have to do with a masculine air sign here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So whoever this is that passed away was a masculine. Spirit, clarify the 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Devil. Okay, I'm telling you, this family and whoever this Queen of Swords is, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, this is a very greedy material. These are some very greedy, materialistic people. These people are chained to the devil. They're full of lust and temptations and desires as it relates to money here, okay? Some money hungry, gold digging type of individuals, okay? The devil talk about a lot of things, but these people are in their self now, their shadow side, their dark side, okay? There's something evil, wicked, toxic, demonic, sinister about these people, Spirit is saying, okay? They're chained to the devil. They could have even sold their soul to the devil. They could be shepherds for the devil. These people have addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, toxicities. It's a lot, okay? So this is all about a large amount of money. There seems to be some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situations. These people chained to the devil. They're in this toxic devil energy, okay? This is over the death of a masculine individual here. I'm seeing there's several people who could have passed away. I feel like these people, tragedy has struck in some type of way. There seems to be some type of chaos, a tragedy, or sudden upheaval, a shakeup of things, some type of problematic situation that is going on, okay? There's a group of these individuals who collaborated together for the purpose of money, and there seems to be some extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions as it relates to a situation. Like this chaos, this conflict has caused some, like, you know, an uprising in people's feelings and emotions here, okay? An earth sign could be of significance. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Spirit, give me one more. I feel like these people rejoice in celebration. They may have even had some type of party, gathering, get together, or something, as it relates to somebody's death. Okay, I'm seeing fire signs here. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. There's a lot, there's like a whole family dynamic that is involved, okay? I'm telling you, look, Seven of Swords, okay? There's a lot of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery in a situation. Like, these people are liars, cheaters, and thieves, manipulators, and con artists. They're sneaking and creeping around. They're trying to get away with something. These are some coward-ass individuals, okay, who are doing things under false pretenses. They only care about their own self-interest. They're being very strategic. They're deceptive, being deceptive in some type of way. But they're in mental conflict about something, okay? I feel like they could be in mental conflict as it relates to, like, if there's some type of hold up on some type of money, on some type of settlement or payout or something here, guys, okay? I feel like they lied. They could have lied as to how somebody died. Somebody could have lied as to how someone died. 11:11 on the clock. Angel number 11:11. They could have lied about someone's death, lied about how someone died. These people are in mental conflict over this situation. They're stressed, worried, depressed, dealing with some anxiety, maybe having some sleepless nights. Okay? Spirit, clarify the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Coins. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Ten of Coins. So these people could be, they could be arguing about this money. There's some type of conflict over money here, okay? I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles here, okay? So there's some type of juggling or struggling or imbalance as it relates to this money. And that's what the strife is about. That's what the conflict is about. That's what the jealousy, envy, chaos, tragedy. You know what I'm saying? The jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition, the fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstanding. All over this money, okay? Because with the Two of Pentacles here, somebody is juggling finances, money, resources. Somebody's trying to find some type of balance, okay? But Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could have been abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold. The Spirit, clarify Justice, Hangman, obsession, or in the Ten of Wands. Justice, Hangman, in the Ten of Wands. I'm telling you, look, somebody is even doing, somebody is trying to do some type, somebody is doing some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo. Look, the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Magician came out. Somebody's doing some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo over this court case, over this money, to get the rulings to go in their favor. Spirit is saying some type of, somebody is trying to manipulate these legal proceedings, okay? And there's some type of hold up. They're hanging around. They're waiting to see what's going to happen. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Swords and the Devil. Oh, shit. Somebody might be, somebody could be hospitalized. I'm seeing the four of swords and the three of coins again here. Okay, so the four of swords can speak of someone in silence and non-action, someone in need of help, healing, recovery, recuperation, or hospitalization. But the three of pentacles is all about collaboration, people collaborating together for the purposes of money here. So if somebody was admitted into the hospital before they died, or they died while in the hospital, these people collaborated together and worked together to do something. That's interesting. We already got the three of coins out here though. These people, this boils down to this family, like literally setting up their own people, blood sacrificing people within the family, and they doing so for money. Spirit clarify. Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Devil. Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Devil. I'm seeing Two of Swords here. Okay, so somebody went to the crossroads. Okay, somebody is at a crossroads. Somebody made a decision, some type of knee-jerk decision. Okay, again, I'm seeing this Devil here. Somebody is very wicked, very evil, demonic. Okay, somebody could have made some type of decision out of greed, to do something evil, to do something wicked, something sinister here. Like somebody is legit, like, you know, they sold to the devil. Somebody could have been hospitalized because of some type of decision that was made here. Like somebody's death was because of these individuals. Like this is crazy. Yeah, there was some type of betrayal. I'm telling you. Look at this. Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is some type of ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal ending. A dead end. Failure, breakdown. Okay? This death. This is interesting. This betrayal was because of this Queen of Swords here. In this devil energy. Like, this person could have caused the death of someone. Okay? Spirit, what else is going on here? Yeah. Yeah, this person made this judgment, made this decision here. This judge, there was a judgment to that was made to, like, ultimately betray someone, to stab someone in the back, to, like, sabotage someone here, to, like, yeah, death. Judgment, death. There could be a fire sign that's in sadness, loss, disappointment, or regret over some type of legal situation, a legal matter, some type of messages, news, information, or communication that they got that could have caused some type of tower or a sudden upheaval of some kind. Okay? There's something that these people did something in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors. So I'm seeing the moon here. So the moon is all about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. It's interesting because I seen the moon and then I turn around and seen the Ace of Swords. It's interesting because the moon is about secret things and hidden things. The Ace of Swords is about truth, the clarity, awareness, and insight. Okay? I'm telling you, these people are liars. Okay? Deceivers, manipulators, con artists, they've been sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something here, okay? Somebody was sacrificed in this family for the purposes of money, okay? Look, it came back up again. The moon with the Ace of Swords. So it's a lot of shady people and dirty dealings involved. There's some type of criminal activity, okay? A lot of sneaking and creeping around in the shadows, moon magic even, okay? But some type of truth or clarity has come out about something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up. And I feel like that is what has caused a tower. Chaos, tragedy, extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions amongst this group of people that collaborated together for the purposes of money. Okay, because they were sneaking and creeping around. They did something. They called themselves doing something in secret. But whatever it is that they did in secret, the truth and the clarity has come out about it. And it has to do with this betrayal, with this death here.
You've got mail.
Spirit, clarify the Five of Wands. And this is the reason why there's the reason for all this strife. Okay, the jealousy, the envy, the hatred, the spitefulness, the competition, the retaliation, the punishment, the payback of revenge they want on somebody, the fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings. They did something for money, okay? But now these people are juggling. They're struggling. They got a lack of finances, money, or resources, okay? They're trying to find some type of balance, okay? Or either, if this is, either something has been on hold as it relates to this court case, as it relates to this large amount of, I feel like some type of spell work. They did some type of spell work to get these court cases to go in their favor here, okay? Yeah. But somebody is juggling, somebody is struggling, somebody robbing Peter to pay Paul, got a lack of finances, money, and resources, somebody in heartache and heartbreak and sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, and anguish, okay? I feel like these people who are involved with each other in this situation are in conflict with one another, okay? Because I'm telling you, somebody's juggling, struggling, imbalanced. They're in heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish, okay? That somebody was abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold, okay? And there could be some type of gossip or rumors, okay? That's circulating. Somebody could be in doom and gloom and crisis mode. Somebody could feel trapped, stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. Okay? It's all about this money. That's all that these people cared about. Spirit, what else? Any other messages, Spirit? There could have been a Queen of Pentacles, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. A Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo could was a part of this collaboration with this group of people for this money, and they could have been abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold. And this person is juggling and struggling now. This person is in heartache and heartbreak because they was abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold by these people. Maybe this family or what have you. Oh, okay. Somebody could be facing jail or imprisonment, or somebody is in jail, or just somebody is just feeling stuck, feeling trapped in some type of way. Okay? I'm telling you, all the jealousy and the envy is over this money. It's over this large amount of money. Okay? This competition. I'm seeing that Queen of Wands again. There's a lot of people who are involved. A lot of people who are involved. Any other messages about this justice situation, Spirit? Any other messages? I feel like there could have been several people that could have been abandoned, neglected, or left out in the cold. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I'm seeing a bunch of face cards are trying to come out, okay? I'm telling you. There's a lot of people involved. The Ten of Cups is there again. Okay? They did some type of spell work over this court case, over the judge, over the lawyers, over whoever was involved. This whole legal situation to get this court case to go in their favor. I feel like there was things that was manipulated in some type of way. Okay? I'm seeing something about a Page of Cups, an Empress here. Maybe some type of gift of generosity was supposed to go to them, but there's some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, or regret. Okay? Star, Queen of Cups. Okay? Something has been publicly recognized. I feel like people could be retreating, people could be going within, people could be in hiding because of some type of conflict or defeat, okay? Somebody's trying to move on to calmer waters or something like that, or what have you. There's a lot that's going on here, guys, okay? Once again, we back to these energies of these people sacrificing their family, lovers, and friends for damn money. Okay, I've never seen so many greedy, materialistic, narcissistic as individuals in my life, y'all. Okay, but this is all about a large amount of wealth, some type of wealth, some type of abundance, and some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situations here as it relates to this Emperor, okay? This double energy, this toxic devil energy, okay? This toxic devil energy within this large group of people who are involved, this family dynamic, this Queen of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here, okay? And this group of the people who collaborated together for the purposes of this money. Something has happened like all of a sudden out the blue, and these people all up in their feelings and their emotions. All of these people, there's a lot of people involved, but I feel like there are three main people. There could be more, okay? But it's like a group of individuals, a team of individuals that work together. Yeah, Ace of Cups, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, Death, Judgment, Ten of Swords. Any other messages? This is all about money. It's all about money. I feel like some type of truth or clarity, okay, is coming out about what, what transpired, what has gone on, okay? Spirit, what other messages do I need to share with the collective as it relates to the situation? Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. That is your free way of showing your support to help grow the channel. I'm seeing something about a burial in a wooded area. If somebody went missing or something like that, or what have you, this person could have been killed, and they could have been buried in some type of wooded area or some shit. But yeah, like somebody could be missing. They're buried in a wooded area. Something could have been thrown in a landfill. Somebody could have did some type of traveling. Somebody could have been strangled. Okay. Somebody could have been having an affair with someone. So I'm seeing legal proceedings here, guys, okay? That's what this is all about. This large amount of wealth here, okay? This could be a large settlement of some kind. That some type of legal proceedings was going on or something, okay? All of this strife, this competition, this jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, this conflict, defeat, hostilities, plot twists, abuse, you know what I'm saying, about this money is pertaining to these legal proceedings, okay? Spirit, clarify justice. Yeah, fraud. These people committed some type of fraud. This is the reason why they're dealing with burdens, hardships, or problematic situation. They falsified information, documentations. They committed some type of fraud. They purchased themselves in a court of law. Okay? And that's the reason why they're dealing with some type of burdens and hardships now. Now they fighting, fussing, cussing, arguing amongst themselves when they all partook in this. Okay? Spirit, clarify. This Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, Devil energy. This has to do with life insurance. Again, I'm seeing the devil. This is... somebody is really evil. Somebody is really wicked, really toxic. I'm seeing a grandparent here. This could be your grandparent who did this, who had some type of involvement in this. Okay, life insurance here. This has to do with life insurance. A grandparent can be involved. I'm not sure which one of those wanted to come out. Look, somebody wants some type of revenge. Whoever this is that called themselves wanting some type of revenge, these folks on some type of drugs or something. Okay, they could have even drugged someone or poisoned someone. This could have been a crime of passion here. Somebody could have done something out of revenge. They drugged them. They poisoned them. They committed a crime of passion. Okay. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Devil. Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Devil. These people, I'm seeing egotism here, okay? They're very egotistical, okay, in this family, especially this Queen of Swords. They're cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic, possessive, controlling, manipulative type of individuals, okay? They're full of pride, ego, vanity, you know what I'm saying? Type of energies. Spirit, clarify Death, Five of Cups, Emperor. There could have been some type of meeting. I'm seeing home here. Somebody could have died in a home. See, these people are a cult. They're a part of a cult. Somebody could have killed their spouse or their partner. Somebody's spouse or partner could have died at home. Something about home here. Okay? This is all about greed, y'all. This is all about, this is greed. Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages? Clarify Death, Five of Cups, Emperor. Again, we're seeing life insurance here. Okay? Yeah. I feel like this has to do that. You got life insurance here. It came out a few minutes ago. I put it back in the deck just to make sure that that was the card that Spirit wanted to come out. Okay, something about life insurance and greed. Okay, there could be a grandparent that is facing imprisonment. Okay, runaway here. This grandparent, a grandparent could be facing imprisonment for causing the death of these, like sacrificing somebody, causing the death of these people. Just to commit some type of fraud here, okay? This person is facing imprisonment, so they're going to go on the run and they're going to fake their death. This person planned, this person going to take the money and run. Grandparent, imprisonment, runaway, faked death. Lord have mercy. This is too, like, come on now. Come on. These people too old to be committing these type of damn crimes, y'all. Who the hell waits today a senior citizen to become a fugitive, to commit murders and frauds and going on the run, becoming a fugitive and shit? Like, come on now. That's what's here. Grandparent imprisonment, runaway, fake death. This is what they're planning. This Queen of Swords could be planning to go on a run and fake their death. Yeah, some type of abuse and neglect went on. Whoever this person who died, they were abused and they were neglected, Spirit is saying. Okay? Yeah, and they also were drugged and they was poisoned, Spirit is saying. I believe by this Queen of Swords here, okay? But there's a group of individuals who worked all together, like they was all in on the plot, on the plan together. They all, look, the family. They all were in on this fraud together. They worked together to do this. Family here. Look, again, I'm seeing runaway, fake death. Somebody is planning to go on the run and fake their death. Because I'm telling you, somebody is facing murder charges and fraud charges. No bullshit. Look, homicide. This was a homicide. Man, homicide. Damn, hold on, y'all. Cars falling everywhere. Somebody even knows something about some type of access to some type of tunnel, underground tunnel or some shit like that. The fuck? Homicide. Man-made disaster. This was a homicide, y'all. This was a homicide. And the family was in on it. I feel like the Queen of Swords was the one that directly did it or made the judgment to do it or, you know, but this was ultimate betrayal. This is people being stabbed in the back, sabotage, set up, murdered in cold blood. I never make it up. Man-made disaster, man. This is foul, man. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. I get if you don't like a family member, you don't care for a family, even if you don't even love your family member. But you got to be all the way outside your goddamn mind to make a conscientious decision to murder your own family member. And for what? Money? Come on now. Any other messages, Spirit? Look, this whole family was in on the assassination. This was assassination. This was an assassination, y'all. This man-made disaster was an assassination. The entire family is in on it. And they sitting up fighting, fussing, cussing, arguing about money. Yeah. Now the family's sitting up in regret. Now they in regret.
You've got mail.
Now they in regret. This ain't, look, serial killer. This is not this people's first kill. I told y'all I believe in a reading earlier today. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, per the FBI or just, the government, whoever analyze these things, I think a person is considered a serial killer if they have killed either 5 or more or 10 or more people. Somebody, they've been doing this in this family for a long fucking time. This Queen of Swords is a serial killer. This person might be known for this shit. People might go to this person. This person might be a witch or some shit. People might go to this person to sacrifice people, to set people up. Serial killer. Somebody is a serial killer. But this family, they're in, this is not even like, like you see in the movies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? some disgruntled lover or something decide to poison their abusive husband or the cheating husband or some shit like that. Or even, not even if the person's abusing anything or whatever, just because, you know what I'm saying, say somebody get with somebody that know they got money and stuff like that or whatever, and they play their role or whatever, and then you know how you see it in the movies, and they set them up to, you know, kill them and then take their wealth and stuff. They don't really love them or anything like that, but nobody else knows about it. That one person is in on it, and they playing everybody around. They playing the role with the person's kids. They playing the role with that person's family, and everybody assumes that this is a nice, lovely person. You know what I'm saying? How they do it in the movie, y'all. The family is in on this shit, bruh. Several people in the family knows that this goes on. Is down with this. They work together to do this and commit the fraud. And they like divvy up the money, split the money. Serial killer is at the bottom of the deck, y'all. I ain't making it up. I know some of this stuff may sound repetitive when it come up, but I promise you, when I come on here and I do readings, y'all, this is general readings. Okay? Sometimes spirits surprise me. Y'all see me shuffling every card. Okay? So I'm not picking and choosing over cards, coming out here with some type of, you know, scripted messages or something like that. I'm seeing clarity of justice here. Somebody is seeking fairness and impartiality in decisions that's being made. Ensure that all sides of an issue is considered before making a judgment. Strife, and this is what that's why they in the hangman here, okay? Because these people have committed fraud. Not only did they commit fraud, but I feel like the fraud might have gotten caught, but in the midst of investigating the fraud, they might realize that this person didn't even die by natural cause. This person was murdered. Strive for balanced and just outcomes in the dealings here, okay? Some type of clarity of justice is happening. Okay? Clarity is about truth. Awakenings, breakthroughs, okay? Hidden message. Somebody may have found a hidden message. Some type of hidden message that's not immediately apparent. Analyzing communication for underlining meanings and subtext, discovering hidden messages is providing valuable insights in this situation. These people might have been stupid enough to be messaging each other about the shit. The investigator's path. Approaching the challenges with a detective so, you know, there could be some type of investigator that's in this detective's mindset, breaking down complex situations into smaller parts and methodically analyzing each element, okay? Staying focused on uncovering the core issues, y'all, okay? Y'all think it's a game when it's really not, bruh. I have seen more that. Okay, I'm at a distance from it now, so at the most now, I hear about it. Okay, but before, you know, I was remove myself from around these people, what have you, y'all. In the last 10 years, there has been more death than a little bit, really and truly, probably in the last well, yeah. Okay. But, like, you can go all the way back. I can take it all the way back to 2012. Okay. But we just gonna say, within the last 8 years, anywhere from between the last 8 years and 10 years, there has been more death. And when I tell you these deaths is coming from the same fucking families. Back to back to back fucking deaths. Y'all didn't start it all up again. On both sides of the motherfucking family. Bitch, I might ain't been in it, I ain't in it, but I know what's going on. I see what's going the fuck on. Y'all better pay attention, man. This shit is not a game. This shit is not natural. Death is natural. People die every day. But you not telling me. Like, shit not really being looked into. Shit not really being investigated. It's because these people are sellouts and they belong to cults, covers, and secret societies and different shit. Okay? Because this shit is called a pattern. Ain't no way possible you got two families that's fucking connected and y'all steady got people that's dying back to back to back to back to back. These are blood sacrifices.
You've got mail.
Period, point blank. Period, point blank. Even with people who, you know, and here and there you might have somebody who, you know, older age. Here and there you might have somebody with pre-existing health conditions. And it make it plausible that, you know, they could have died. But ain't no coincidence that shit is happening back to back to back to back to back. And even if you outreach the search, okay, first of all, you will see the pattern within the families. But then if you like outreach the search to friends of the families, lovers of the families, them motherfuckers is dropping dead too. So not only do you have people that's dropping dead that is directly related to you, you have people, other people who are dying who were directly close to you or connected to you in other ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, that's basically a person's family member steady dropping dead, a person's lover steady dropping dead, or a person's friends steady dropping dead. All three categories of these people link back all to the same motherfucking people. Even people going missing. People vanishing, never be seen or heard from ever again. Can't be found. Don't know where they at. Them be sacrifices too, because more than 9 times out of 10, they're dead. If they're not traceable within 24 to 48 hours, they are dead. Because everybody can be tracked. Either within a matter of hours, or at the very least within a matter of about 24 to 48 hours. Like I said, in a matter of a couple days. Everybody. This shit ain't no coincidence. This shit ain't no coincidence, man. Shit crazy, man. The hidden agenda. An underlying motive drives a series of criminal actions concealed from view. So these people got an underlying motive for what they are doing. So you need to understand that these people who are in cults, covers, and secret societies and different things like that, or what have you, you know what I'm saying? They do certain things for certain position titles or roles, higher rankings within their groups and different things. Also for their incentives, okay? For monies and different things like that, or what have you, more often than not, for the money and different things, okay? Well, some of these people, they offer up certain people. You understand what I'm saying? So collective say, somebody close to you done sold out. They're in some type of binding blood contract and they have offered you up as a sacrifice. You are supposed to be dead and gone by a particular date and time or what have you. If you are not sacrificed, okay, they still have to come up off a sacrifice, Okay? Either at that point it's going to be them and they co-covenant secret society take their motherfucking ass out, or they gotta come up off another sacrifice. This is when you begin to see other people around them that wasn't the original sacrifice to begin to fucking drop. Because their original sacrifice, they was not able to sacrifice the original, who they promised to the devil, who they promised to their cult leaders, who they promised to the satanic powers that be collected. If that person was not successfully sacrificed per their contractual agreement, either now you have to be the sacrifice, or you got to come up with another sacrifice. But these demonic gods, it's got to be fed. Either way, you got to come up off a sacrifice, bitch. This when you begin to see other insignificant people all of a sudden drop dead. That you know what I'm saying? That you don't seem quite right. The ones that you wouldn't naturally would have believed would have been in a line of fire to be sacrificed. Okay? Yeah. That's when all of a sudden you see people's lovers die. All of a sudden you see people's kids die. All of a sudden you see people's siblings die and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? All of a sudden you see people's friends die. Okay? Whoever their original sacrifice was, if they were not able to sacrifice that person, that you then will see other people sacrifice. Okay? The hidden deceiver. A person employs deceitful tactics to manipulate others to commit crimes here. Okay? So there's a hidden deceivers. There are hidden deceivers who were in on this fraud, who've been doing things to manipulate these court cases. Okay? These people might even have some connections within the courthouse. Okay? I know personally in my situation, there's persons that they know who they like court clerks or some shit like that be feeding them information about court cases that be going on and them shit. I know this matter of factly, but still been lost their job. Okay? I'm seeing here, hold on, where'd it go? Dang it, it slipped back in the deck. The illusion of innocence. Whoever see this, certain people within this family, especially this Queen of Swords here, okay, gives off this illusion of innocence. A seemingly innocent person masks their criminal nature behind a respectable facade. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, I guarantee you, comes off like could be an elder. Could be like the matriarch of the family. You understand what I'm saying? Who would suspect a little old lady that's supposed to be a Christian? You understand what I'm saying? That's the motherfucking serial killer of the family. That's the motherfucking voodoo, hoodoo witch of the goddamn family. Been killing for a long time. The illusion of innocence. This motherfucker ain't innocent. This family ain't innocent.
You've got mail.
The dark pact. Well, you got the covert operators here, and then you got the dark pact here. An individual or a group discreetly carries out criminal acts without detection. They're blood sacrificing people without even being detected. I told you it's a group of them. It says an individual or a group discreetly carries out criminal acts without detection. This is sitting here on death with 5 cups with their emperor. Okay, they sacrificing people, bro. Look, the dark pact. A secret agreement between individuals results in coordinated criminal acts. You see that bag of money here, and they do it so for money, bro. They have a dark pact. This is a cult. They are a cult. Okay? And they got secret collaborators. They got secret connections to people who are collaborating with them. An unknown partner aids in criminal activities, remaining hidden while contributing to the scheme. Yeah. Concealed motives. The underlying reason behind criminal behavior remains hidden, affecting outcomes. The silent manipulators. There's an unseen force who subtly influences others into committing crimes. Okay, that's these people who in these when you sell out and you in these cult clubs and secret societies and shit, whatever the fuck they cult leaders and shit tell them to do, they have to do, criminal or not. Insidious scheme. A gradual and deceptive plan leads to significant criminal consequences over time. The stolen identity. They could be using stolen identities. And hidden imposter. A hidden imposter uses a false identity to carry out crimes and evade justice. Okay? And then they set other people up. With this misguided justice, there are people that they set up for wrongful convictions or accusations against the wrong people. Okay? Which leads to further criminal acts driven by a quest for revenge. Okay? So they commit these crimes. They commit murders and frauds and setups and all kind of shit. And when they can, they put it on a patsy, basically. They try to make somebody else the fall guy. Frame somebody else for a crime that they fucking committed. Think it's a game when it's really not. These are serial killers. Okay? It is what it is. Murder is murder. Pure point blank. I don't care who nobody is. You don't have the right to snuff out nobody's life. There's people I don't care for right now. I would never sit up and purposely plot and plan and scheme on how to kill them, how to murder them. Whether I like them or not, I don't have the right to take their life. Only way I would take another person's life if my life or my child's life in danger. If somebody is before me trying to hurt, harm, and endanger, like kill me and my child, bitch, then you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to become a deadly the fuck woman then, okay? For sure. But on some shit, oh, I don't like you, you don't like me, we beefing, we don't get along. I'm gonna sit over here and plot, plan, and scheme to kill you, man? Come on. Come on, man. People out here killing they mamas and grandmamas and, you know, your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, your lovers and shit, your baby mamas, your baby daddies, your ex-love, like all kinds of shit, like your friends and shit. Like, who does this? Like, you got to be outside of your fucking mind to do this. You don't have the right to snuff out another person's fucking life. Shit, even people who have been convicted of motherfucking crimes and given the death penalty sometimes sit on fucking death row for anywhere to 10 to fucking 20, 25, 30 years before they fucking executed, bitch. How the fuck you making a conscientious decision just to snuff people's lives out because the fuck you want to? For no other reason than your ass is greedy and materialistic and wants some money. I don't give a fuck who you don't like. I don't give a damn what set you got. And I'm telling y'all, look, I'm not the type of person, like anything else, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm busy, I ain't in it. Okay? Ain't my business what other people doing. I ain't never read it on the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them type of people. See, I'm one of them type of people that if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm loyal to you, I'm going to be loyal to you. Even if we fall out, there's still some underlying sense of loyalty. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be one of them type of people that say, would sell out. And fuck with them satanic powers that be just so I can come up, just so I can get paid. Get the mixing and mingling with them people, then behind their back tell their business. They be like, oh, you know they over here doing such and such, and you know they involved in such and such, such and such. Bitch, they'll get you knocked off real quick. Well, it's the same thing in the hood, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to other people's business like that, who doing this, who, you know what I'm saying? Who dealing, who stealing, who, you know, who getting high, who turning tricks, that ain't my business, bitch. I ain't in it. You understand what I'm saying? Murder is fucking murder, though. I don't give a damn who you are. You don't have the right to snuff nobody's life out. Period. I don't care who you fucking are. Period, man. It's fucking babies and shit around here being killed. And it's like the people don't even care. It's 800,000 to 1 million children that go missing every fucking year. And it's like nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Do you know how many people die in this day and time? As a child in their teens? You know how many die in their 20s? Do you know how many people don't even make it to see 60? Do you know how much money that the government has hustled the fuck out of people just by killing off people before they are elder enough to collect their Social Security, bitch? That's just money that they have robbed from you in Social Security, because they don't give you that. They don't pay that shit out to your family, your next of kin. They keep your shit. That's why they got a million ways for you to die, bitch. They got a million ways to kill you before you reach 65, 70, 75, or whatever the age is, where you can collect your Social Security. Y'all, back in the day, people lived hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. It wasn't no diseases and no pollutions and no and all of that shit like it is now. They wasn't dying like that. People living long fucking full ass lives. We got chemtrails and pollutions and pesticides and every fucking infection, virus, and disease up under the goddamn sun. Medications and all other kinds of shit that's killing people on a daily fucking basis, bruh. Many people are dropping dead before they even middle age, before they even over the hill. And nobody gives a damn. Nobody cares. Babies being murdered in cold blood. Senior citizens being murdered in cold fucking blood, man. Middle-aged people being murdered in cold blood. Nobody cares. But everybody out for all they can fucking get. Y'all be surprised as to how many fools out here that'll do anything for damn money. That's what's going on, man. Call it what it is. These people are serial killers. And the audacities, these be the very ones that try to flip it, reverse it, and perverse it. Deflect. And try to make you out to be the problem. Call themselves trying to target you, gang stalk you, harass you, and some more shit. Bitch, what? Y'all are serial killers. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy. I mean, like, I'm not the unreasonable one here. It is not okay. But that's the world we live in. Not only for those of you who are religious, not only do your Bible tell you, thou shalt not kill. But those of you who ain't particularly religious, your law tells you it's against the law to kill. But it sure is mighty funny anytime the government come along and want to declare war on somebody else's country, on somebody else's fucking leader, on somebody else's fucking people. Oh, that's perfectly legal. Anytime they say. See, ain't nothing okay till they say it's so fucking okay. All they ways of killing. It's perfectly fine. And see, in this day and time, y'all are willing slaves. Y'all are. You willingly sell out. Y'all got mad at Kanye West a while ago for selling that, saying that. But y'all are literally willing slaves. People are willing slaves. You willingly sell out. You've been trained to protect your oppressors. Y'all step and fetch for the man on a daily basis for nothing more than some temporary comforts and some money. And then parade the fuck around here like you somebody special. Put your own self up on pedestals and look down at every fucking body else like they nothing. Like something wrong with them for not getting with the program. How dare they not bite the dust? That's what's going on here. There's a phantom presence around these people. They could be a little bit. They got this overwhelming feeling of being watched or followed. Okay? But this really indicates that it's spirits, a spirit's attention, like it's spirits around them. Okay, probably the spirits of the people that they fucking sacrifice.
You've got mail.
What else, spirit? Look. The unholy scripture here. Texts or inscriptions with dark powers can summon evil forces or bind them. Tread carefully. See, they over there playing with dark magic. Playing with demons and shit. Playing with dark powers. Summoning up evil forces. These people need to tread carefully. Because then I tell you, somebody did some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo over this money, over this court case, over this legal situation to get things to go in their favor. Look, the dark secret. It's here twice. Secrets buried deep within a family or location can lead to hauntings or curses. These bitches are cursed. Haunted. They could be haunted. I'm also seeing something. I'm seeing the haunted woods here. I told you there was something about somebody or something being buried in the woods. A forest with a history of dark deeds or strange occurrences can fill with lurking dangers. Okay? Either they're going out in the woods and doing some type of rituals of some kinds, or they have buried something out in the woods. Okay? I'm also seeing something about cursed land. Areas with a history of death or suffering can be cursed, leading to misfortune or tragedy. So wherever they at it, they drugging people, poisoning people at home and different shit like that at their house, in their house and shit, that place is cursed. And it's going to lead them to misfortune and tragedy. Somebody also got a haunted mirror. Somebody could be doing some mirror magic. They get a haunted mirror. Mirrors that show more than just your reflection can be portals to other realms or windows into the past. This group, this cult, they could be doing some type of mirror magic. The dark omen, unsettling dreams or visions can be warnings of impending doom or dangers. Okay, so they could be dreaming. I'm seeing the veil of night. The cover of darkness can bring forth hidden terrors. Be vigilant when the sun sets. Look, they did some type of unholy communion. Okay? Somebody need to be careful. I've been telling y'all about this all the time. Consuming or being served food can be an unseen by an unseen presence, can be a sign of a sinister invitation. Okay, be careful if somebody's trying to offer you something in food. Okay, I told y'all about that the other day. Okay, and I had several dreams where people's trying to get me to eat certain foods, get me to sign things, or any type of dreams where you having where it's like somebody's trying to convince you to signing something, if they're trying to get you to eat something, drink something, if they're trying to any dreams where there's feeling like, if you feel like in your dreams like you're having sex or somebody's having sex with you or something like that, or you're seeing sexual things go on in your dreams, okay, some type of unholy community could be going on. Okay, but these people made an unholy sacrifice. They did some type of rituals involving human sacrifice. Okay, and this is unleashing unspeakable evils on them. Okay, people should avoid this at all costs. Look, the unholy sacrifice. It is not okay to sacrifice human beings. Period. Rituals involving human sacrifice can unleash unspeakable evils. Avoid them at all costs. And this is what this cult, this is what this dark pact, this is what this family is into. Okay? I ain't making it up. I didn't make these cards. The cards say that.
You've got mail.
Yeah, look. These people that took a forbidden path. Look, shadow play. They moving in darkness, playing with dark entities and deities and spirits and different things. They took a forbidden path. They sold their soul to the devil. That's what's going on here, though, y'all. That's what's going on here. Okay? So I'm going to get a couple more messages and we're gonna wrap this reading up. Look, somebody running. These people involved, they running. This is the second card that came up with this. Somebody is trying to run away and somebody gonna try to fake their death. These people trying to go on the run. Cause I'm telling you, these people is facing prison for fraud and murder, man. Spirit, what else is going on? They could have rejected you, collective. They could have abandoned you, collective. If you were supposed to, when somebody passed, if you were supposed to receive some type of gift of abundance or something was left to you, these people stole this from you. They left you out. Okay? Somebody is a grudge holder. These people are holding a grudge over this legal situation, these legal cases, legal matters, you know what I'm saying? These people been running around here fake flexing. They've been running around here fake flexing, okay? Flashing money, acting rich, flossing money, acting fancy, showing off. This is what this family been doing, collective. This is what they've been doing. Fake flexing. Okay, the whole two little crew, little groupies. The whole two little crew. They all in on it. Okay? But they run it. They've been fake flexing though. Somebody trying to go on the run. These people been fake flexing. Now the group trying to run. Spirit, what else going on here?
You've got mail.
Y'all, this could be past, present, or future. Okay? I feel like, yeah, they trying to move in silence. They could be moving in silence, collective. But somebody is holding a grudge. Somebody is holding a grudge about this situation. So, like, yeah, these people are haunted. Look, haunted. Somebody haunted with memories or flashbacks, trauma, side effects, or something like that pertaining to this person's death. Whoever it was that was sacrificed, okay? Like I said, this could be past, present, or future, because these stuff, this is not something that has happened one time and that's it, okay? Especially with serial killer coming out here. So, you know what I'm saying? Even though we have this emperor here, something is specific. I feel like wherever they made some type of mistake or got caught up is one in particular person's death. But the fact of the matter is, Spirit is saying that they're serial killers, so it's like other people that they have done this with, but, you know, I guess things went over smoothly, they got away with things, went fine, or something like that, or what have you. It's something about this one in particular death of this emperor here, okay? And, like, I don't know, they did something extra pertaining to the fraud or something. You know, that there's some type of problem about, okay? Okay? But collective, they rejected you a long time ago. They left you out in the cold, okay? If there was anything that was supposed to be left to you, left for you, or anything like that, these people stole it. They took it a long time ago. Okay? And they've been threatening you, using intimidation tactics towards you and different things like that. Okay? Because they're forcers. They like to force things on people, force their way, use force to get what they want. Okay? And they make people dirty offers. You can't trust these people. Okay? You can't trust these people. Yeah, look, didn't I tell you they're divination abusers? They abuse divination by way of manipulation in an effort to manifest what they want, collective. They made an unholy sacrifice. This dark pact. Okay? That's just a fact, Jack. That's just a fact. And I would be saying the same thing if it was them that was sacrificed. I am non-biased. I do not discriminate. Period, point blank. So even if it was one of them, you understand what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. You understand what I'm saying? If you got a cousin that sacrificed their damn mama, I would call their ass out. But you sacrificed your own fucking mother. Okay? But if it had been another way to fuck around, if their mother had to sacrifice them, I would be speaking up for them in their goddamn life. Over and their damn death too. You sacrificed your own fucking child. I don't care who it is. I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not one-sided with no shit. I'm not biased. I don't discriminate. It is what it is. I call bullshit bullshit all the way across the board. You be rich, poor, it don't fucking matter. Not with me. So this ain't like I'm saying I'm saying something because I just in dislike of a certain group of people. No, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I'm a grown ass damn woman. You know what I'm saying? If we was talking about some regular, everyday, old, average Joe stuff, but we were just talking about, oh, you know, your family over here talking about you, you know, talking about you like a dog, don't like you, and that's all it is. Child, you grown. You can move on, go on with your life, ignore some shit. You know, move on or whatever, you know. It is what it is. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna love you. You can't force nobody to. All you can do is be a bigger person, be the adult, move on with your life, and live to the best of your ability. You understand what I'm saying? But if the conversation is, you know, your family is over here planning to sacrifice you, setting you up, trying to get you took out, or some shit, that's a different fucking conversation, bitch. You're trying to take a person's livelihood away from them. You're trying to take a bitch away from their children and different things like that. Well, this is a different conversation. That's what's going on here. Somebody is planning to travel to dodge some type of bully. Okay, this is a karmic group of individuals. This is a karmic family group. It's a karmic group of friends. Everybody that's involved. You can't trust these people, collector. You can't fully trust these people. There's tensions even amongst them. They in secret competition with each other. This card here say keep your friends close and your enemies close. I say don't keep none of them Muppets close. Okay? Because you never know when somebody may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you or harm you. I tell you in my closing message, it is not a game. I live by exactly what the hell I tell y'all. I don't be saying stuff just to be saying stuff because it's cute, because it's trendy, because it's fun, because it rhymes or something like that. This is real life. These people are hustlers. Spirit is saying they hustling. You know what I'm saying? They making it rain. They focus on the money and getting it. That's all they care about, hustling. Every day they hustling. Somebody doing some dirt digging though. Somebody looking for dirt on somebody. Okay? They don't like you, collective, because you shine brightly. Your light irritates their demons. You a queen rising. You stepping into your power. Okay? You may be coming up into the spotlight or something like that or whatever. Okay? And they could be trying to, put some type of bad karma or something on you or not karma, judgment or something like that. Because these people are spiritual haters. These people are spiritual haters. All they care about is their next jackpot, their next payday. Period, point blank, okay? But this is a general reading. This is not about me. This is about not about the people that I know. I mean, hey. If it apply, then whatever. But if not, let it fly. This is a general reading. You understand what I'm saying? But this is shit that is going on every day. And y'all see me shuffle every card, okay? So it's not like, I kid y'all not, I do not be on no whole shit. I do not just be on some fuck shit, just making some shit up, just come to stir up some drama, just to talk some mess, just to throw some slick shit. I don't do shit like that. Okay? If something come up or come out in a reading or something like that, or what have you, I do general readings. Okay? Period. If there's something that comes up or comes out, I hate it sometimes when I do readings and it seems like a lot of information coming out about a person's private, personal business, oh, such and such on the down low, oh, such and such in the closet, such and such, into doing this, doing that. I get to feeling uncomfortable. Because even though I'm led by spirit and that's what's coming, whatever comes out in the reading, I'm going to tell you. But I get to feeling uncomfortable, especially about stuff that I feel like is people private, personal business that really ain't nobody else's business type of thing. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't slander people by name and some shit like that. And if I was to say some goddamn names, you best believe I'm speaking nothing but truth or clarity, because I swear to God, I would never sit on here and make up no shit on nobody. Just to be saying something, just to be doing something. I'm not that type of person. Whether I like you or not. I'm not supposed to just sit up here and make up some shit on you. That's why I don't slander people by name. I don't even have to say nobody's name. I could speak about something generally and ruffle feathers. Bitches be feeling some type of way just by me just speaking regularly without even saying nobody's damn name. Okay? So I don't even shake and move like that. I'm not even that type of person. This is the reason why I shuffle cards. And let you see me shuffle the cards and different things like that or whatever, because I'm not no scripted bitch neither. It's a whole lot of scripted ass readers on here. They're sellouts and shit. They've been told to say this and say that and all this other kind of shit. Throw slick shots, throw wise cracks, and throw out subliminals and shit. Bitch, I don't shake and move like that, okay? I'm a leader, not a follower, okay? I don't do what other motherfuckers do. Okay? So I do shit the way I want to do it, but don't ever fucking think, okay, that you so important to me that I got to come on here and purposely maliciously attack you in some type of fucking way. These be general readings. I'm led by spirit. Whatever fucking message come out that car. This message could have been a message about somebody falling in love and running off into the sunset, honey. This message could have been about any darn thing. It could have been about lollipops and rainbows. If that was the message, and that would be the message that I tell you that it is. Okay? No bullshit. Because I know sometimes things that, you know, especially when I get to speaking and talking about certain topics, something might come out about, you know, government officials. Something might come out about celebrities, the wealthy elite. Somebody might come out about, you know, your private person, you know, the collectives, families, and different things like that. I do not discriminate. I am not prejudiced against any people. These readings are going to be about anything. If it's about a celebrity, I'm going to say it's about a celebrity. But I'm not going to slander a celebrity by name. If it's about a government official, I'm going to say it's about a government official and maybe what branch of government. I'm not going to slander anybody by name. You understand what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's the message that came out. You see me shuffle every card. I don't come on here and make shit up. I don't say certain things, do certain things to be malicious, because I know that's what some people be thinking. Oh, they mad. They saying this because of this. They doing that because of that. None of that. It's just every once in a while when I can identify with something or can resonate with something, I might, you know, give y'all some history or backstory off of experience that I have experienced. Just to help you understand more. You understand? Because sometimes other people be going through something and people be suffering in silence by themselves, thinking they the only ones that's experienced that or done been through that. That's why I share certain things with y'all. And when I share things with y'all, it's not because I'm having some pity fucking party. It's not because I'm, you know, some Debbie Downer, some bitter bitch, in some, you know, woe is me ass energy, you know, crawled up in some fetal position, whining and crying. No, I'm just sharing an experience. It's almost like a public therapy session. Just, you know, just talking. Sharing an experience with you. Okay? But when you telling the truth, you don't have to make up no shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no script. I can talk to y'all about something I told y'all shit years the fuck ago, and it's going to sound exactly the same verbatim. Because it ain't a lie. I don't come on here just to make up shit and lie to y'all. But that's what it is, okay? But I know people who dislike me and who trolls, who listen to me in the cut or what have you. I say something about this, that, and the other. They may assume that I'm talking about them or talking about their situation. You know, sometimes it may the fuck be. But you don't know. I ain't slandering you by name. Okay? And if that came out in the message, it's not because it came out on purpose because of me. That's the message that Spirit wanted to come out. That's how I operate. I don't know what nobody else do or whatever. But, I mean, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I started being targeted in the first place. Like, the work that I did, that I put out and I sent out, I got started being targeted, being attacked so vigorously. And I did not disrespect anybody. I didn't slander anybody by name. I was talking about general topics that have been made. A lot of the things that have been made public information. And I was still attacked. I did it wrote it out, you know, in a creative way. And added more context to things and different things like that. And added some other things that people may or may not have known about. And different things like that. But you can't say that I disrespected you. That I slandered you by name. And if I happen to be speaking about, say, human trafficking, sex trafficking, why would that make you upset if you're not a part of human trafficking, sex trafficking? If you get upset about me talking about human sex trafficking, satanic ritual abuse of children and different things like that or what have you, and then you attack me for it, you giving yourself away for not only being involved in this, okay? But you know what I'm saying? To attack me in an effort to shut me up or something about something that we all should be the fuck appalled about. understand what I'm saying? But that's literally how the fuck I was attacked. The poems I wrote, I talked about police brutality and different things like that. Gave a shout out to people like Fernando Castile, Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, different things. These are all public cases. The people was murdered in cold blood. I just happened to write about it creatively in a poem. I was motherfucking attacked. Talking about all kind of things. All of a sudden, I'm a targeted individual. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. But you can't say I fucking attacked you. You know what I'm saying? One of my poems, I mentioned something about ping pong and pizza. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was a little wisecrack in a poem, but I ain't put your fucking name on it. Why would you be mad at me? If you ain't into ping pongs and pizza, you don't know what the fuck ping pongs and pizza is really about, the subliminal meaning to it, why would you be upset? Why would you feel it necessary to attack me for such a thing? I'm just exercising my right to freedom of speech. I'm just doing something creative like all other kind of creative people that do what they fucking want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you can have witches that go in a blank room and can throw piss and shit and semen and breast milk and blood on a fucking wall and call it art, then surely I can write a fucking poem. If you can put naked bodies surrounded by fruit up on a table that look like dead fucking corpses and call it fucking art, surely me speaking truth and clarity in a poem could not possibly be a fucking problem. If you can take cash molds of Jeffrey Dahmer's victim's body, dip them in gold, and hang them from the ceilings of wealthy fucking individuals' homes and call it fucking art, surely any motherfucking thing that I say in a poem, in a creatively, rhythmically rhymed way, could not possibly be a problem. I mean, you got, no slick shot, no pun intended, but you got rappers and singers that talk about sucking and fucking, robbing, stealing, killing and dealing, pimping, hoeing, banging, and some more shit. And it is perfectly fine. They make millions to fuck off of it. So it could not possibly be a problem for me to write a poem and speak intelligently in an artistic fashion, something that is matter-of-factly truth that is going on in this world. Why would I be targeted for that? Why it's okay for every fucking body else to be somebody except for me? In this day and time, you can take two half-naked women at an awards show, allow them to get on stage and perform in front of everybody's fucking children and scissor and grind and hunch on each other, and it's perfectly the fuck okay. But I'm not supposed to be awake and aware. I'm not supposed to embrace my spirituality. I'm not supposed to embrace my creative endeavors, because that's not okay. I got to be a targeted the fuck individual. You see what I'm saying? So you can't never say that I disrespected you or I slandered you by name. I don't even operate that way. I'm sassy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm classy, bitch. It's a right way and a wrong way to do any fucking thing. You just never wanted me awake. You didn't want me to awaken. And you've been trying to rock-a-bye baby me back to sleep every fucking since. That's why you mad. This not my problem. But you can't say I did you wrong. I stepped on your toes. I would give you the common courtesy and respect not to fuck with you, not to play with you, not to try to hold you, get over on you, deal with you just so I can come up and get money from you and then write about your fucking business. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't dare do that. I got more respect than that. I was raised better than that. But y'all mix and mingle with motherfuckers who was willing sellouts, who did such a fucking thing. And you're not targeting them, harassing them, attacking them as nearly as much as you are doing to me. And for what? Me deciding to be my own person? Me deciding to think for myself? Me deciding to step outside the matrix? Me being awakened, aware, the veil being lifted from my eyes, something must be wrong with me. Singers said, rappers and different things, we can be bitches, we can be called bitches and whores and all this other kinds of shit. It's perfectly fine. You can be sing about and rap about folks being drugged and bust down on mama's couches and all other kind of things. It's perfectly okay. They make millions of fucking dollars off these fucking things. But somehow something the fuck is wrong with me. I'm vigorously the fuck attacked. It's not right. It's not okay. It's not fair. It's not just. But this is what's going on in America. All over the world, probably. This is what's going on. See, I'm the type of person, if I was to write a conscious poem, I would find a creative way to write about that woman that was shot and killed the other day by the ICE agent. Okay? And I would throw some little slick shot in there. Like the fact that they knew the make and model of her car. They had her, they was close enough to see her tag numbers. They could have shot out her tires. They could have did a plethora of different things. She wouldn't have got far away. You would have been able to track her down. But you could have did everything but fucking kill her dead. And I would be attacked for saying so. See, if I was to write a conscious poem right now, I would tell you that the way things is going, World War III might just happen on our own motherfucking soul. Because we done got to the point where we going to other people's countries and we kidnapping they motherfucking leaders and shit. We're bullying other countries and stealing they oil and resources and different shit. This is what we're doing. It is that war is coming for the first time ever in history to our own soul. See, they would attack me for saying so. I would write that creatively in a conscious poem that I wrote. See, I ain't supposed to know no shit like that. I ain't supposed to say no shit like that. I'm supposed to see evil and hear evil, but I ain't supposed to speak of no damn evil. You understand what I'm saying? But it's perfectly fine for everybody else to run around here and say what the fuck they want to say. Do what the fuck they want to do. You understand? But if I was telling you it was a whole psyop, it was a whole staged event in any way about what's going on in Venezuela. And they leading all this other game. It's a setup. It's a spectacle. Everything that they putting on in front of you is a motherfucking spectacle. It's a setup. See, if I was writing a conscious poem right now, okay? I tell y'all that the Epstein situation is being used to play on y'all motherfucking top, and all of y'all is brainwashed dummies for feeding into that bullshit. Y'all speaking more about Epstein now than y'all did when he was allegedly alive. And apparently he's still the fuck alive. He probably somewhere living lavishly underground some goddamn where. Okay? Because he had too much connections and way too much money to really the fuck die. They faked his death. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I would write in a conscious poem, okay? But I would tell you why y'all are all hung up. See, I know it's spectacle and I know it's bullshit, because if the real files came out, there would be no entertainment industry. There would be no government. It would all be shut the fuck down. Because there's a lot of people in that shit, okay? But what bothers me more is how in the fuck that y'all could skip to the people who is wealthy and elite and in power in those Epstein's files. But what none of you have any common sense to question, if the people were supposedly, that was involved, the victims that were supposedly involved, was as young as they were, who were their handlers, their parents, their guardians, because they pimped them out first. Yeah, I don't see y'all talking about it. That's what I would write in a creative poem. See, that ain't supposed to be talked about. You can't tell me nothing about no Epstein or nobody else that's in the motherfucking files unless you gonna talk about them victims, their parents, their guardians, their motherfucking parents, because how else do a person's that young get access to wealthy elite people? Don't worry, I'll wait. You need a connection. You need a hookup. Somebody had to give you permission. Somebody handed you off. Somebody offered you up. You was pimped out by your own handlers, your own guardians, your own parents, well before you ever even seen a Epstein. Who allowed you on their goddamn yacht? Who allowed you on their goddamn plane? Who gave you access to the motherfucking island well before you ever met a motherfucking celebrity or wealthy elite or any motherfucking thing? See, their parents, and this is the reason why the victims, supposed victims, want to stay hidden. They don't want you to know who they are, because if y'all knew who they were, you would be able to dissect them and who their parents were and what connections their parents or their guardians at the time had to these wealthy elites, and it all connects like that. But see, that's what I was writing if I was writing a conscious poem right now, and I would be attacked for it. Because I'm a motherfucking targeted individual, you see. You ain't supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to say that. But it's perfectly okay for anybody else to say what they wanted to. If I was up in here with my daughter side by side, my almost, 18 daughter in here side by side, and we was vibrating and gyrating and popping and locking and dropping and twisting and twerking, with our tongues sticking out our mouth and throwing up the 3 6s and the devil horns up in this bitch, we would go viral. Put some blonde hair in our head. Put on some coochie cutters and a motherfucking tube top. Maybe go in there and take a milk and cereal bath or some shit like that. We would go viral. But I can't write a conscious poem for y'all ass and tell you the fucking truth in a creative fucking way without you targeting and attacking me and making me out to be the motherfucking problem. Y'all so consumed with the Epstein files, and you don't even know it would shut down your every existence, your whole life, if that shit was to really come out. But you're too ignorant, you're too stupid, you're going along with the propaganda. Oh, Epstein, the Epstein files. And it's a whole fucking dramatization. It's a whole staged event. Ain't none of you had the sense enough to ask, who was their parents? Who was their handlers? Who was their guardians, bitch? Because if you was actually that young when you was kicking it with Epstein there, and all the other people that was there, how you get access to them? How you meet them? You didn't have their phone number to call them up. You didn't know them personally. How you get that connection? How you get that hookup? Somebody, whoever your parent or your guardian was, pimped you out, and that's what they don't want to fucking talk about, bitch. Because you can't make all of them the fucking predators if you don't make the motherfucker who was their handlers, who was their caregivers, the predators too. Somebody allowed them to go. Somebody pimped them out. And aren't they so pretty? Aren't the victims so pretty? Aren't they so lovely? Haven't they lived a very what you call it, a very comfortable life? Every last one of them supposed victims got it. They come from money, or they got money somehow, cause they done lived good. See, they ain't none of them victims. See, they were spoiled and they was pampered. I'm not saying that none of them was violated. They were spoiled and they was pampered. You understand what I'm saying? Then wasn't none of the victims that they go missing in the middle of the night from the hood. That's never seen or heard from ever the fuck again. They don't live to tell their motherfucking tale, okay? They may have been abused, but they was handled with special care. And they got a type, don't they? Why all of them white?
You've got mail.
Why many of them blonde hair, blue eyes? Huh? There might be some brunettes in there, some dark hairs in there, whatever. But it's a type. Why all of them pretty and petite and white? Victims who I guarantee you, parents or guardians, was either middle class to motherfucking upper class, with lucrative positions, titles, and roles, with connections to the people. See, this is what I would write if I was writing a conscious poem right now. See, y'all hate me for saying so. I ain't supposed to know such a thing. I ain't supposed to be able to think such a way. I'm supposed to be a nobody from nowhere that don't know nothing. I'm supposed to be ignorant, ratchet, ghetto. Okay. Incompetent or some shit. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna wrap it up. You get what I mean. You understand what I'm saying. Don't ever think. See, because when I got a specific message for you, I'll let you know ahead of time. Today's topic is about such and such, such and such. We're doing a reading on such and such, such and such. I'll let you know ahead of time. Other than that, it's a general reading. I'm led by spirit. It's whatever message comes out from spirit. But anyway, I thank y'all for listening. I thank you all for watching. If you'll be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it'll be greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through CASHAPP, $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.